If you have been struggling lately with your AI agent not doing what they're supposed to do when it comes to customer service or simply just using Claude Code, I have some news to share here because I ran into the same issue where my AI agents were not closing any tickets when it comes to customer service. It was actually mishandling every single ticket in the last few weeks, and I found out why. And in this video, I'm going to show you why that is happening and how you can kind of fix it, because it's super annoying when it is actually going on because it's actually not working at all and you're just scratching your head and getting extremely frustrated. So let's get into it. First of all, I kind of just want to show you like how it kind of worked before and after I actually made this change. And I'm just gonna write in my command and tell Claude, hey, I want my money back. And then you're going to be able to kind of see that it reads over two different files, which is a prompt after and a prompt before a file. That's really kind of it. And then it will kind of respond back with the text over here. And as you can see over here, what happened is that the AI escalate this ticket for me. And the entire thing is that the AI can handle this. It can do all of the things. And as you can see over here, the other AI was able to do the refund, respond back to the customer, and then close the ticket. While this first AI did not do that. It simply just went ahead and like, hey, I'm gonna escalate. And this is essentially what has been going on for the past week, where the AI agent has been escalating a lot of tickets. So it has been responding, escalate, responding, escalate. And we're talking about a lot of tickets that has been on hold because it first started at 200 and then we went up to 300, 400, 500, then 1,000. And I was just like, what is going on? This has been working up to this point. It has been working fine. Like we haven't been running into any issues. We've been using this for 3, 4 months. Yes, at times it has been downgrading, but at this point I've changed the model. It didn't help. I've changed it to other models. It didn't really help either. Going from Sonnet to Opus, Fable. It tried Fable, which cost a lot. It didn't really improve anything. What I deleted in the file and what I kept, I'm using the same model, and the only thing that I really changed was the instructions in the model. So where, as mentioned before, where this kind of started is that the AI will write a good reply, but it will almost all the time hand it over to a human, like escalate, escalate. So it will kind of go through the ticket and go like, hey, I'm just going to escalate this. I can't handle this. And I will try to, as the usual thing, you add a rule like, hey, you have to follow this rule. But then you start realizing that, hey, all of these things are covered. So why is the AI not following the rules? And this is really kind of how you ended up with 0 to finished tickets, because it was simply not following the rules at all. And the two things you might think about after a while is that, well, the model have changed, so we gotta change the model to another model. Of course, what most will do, and what I did, is that you will first go and change to the latest model. So you might change to Fable and then try Sonnet and Opus in last week. So what I've changed, because we haven't changed the prompt, we haven't changed the AI, it's the same, everything is the same. So why will it kind of go from working and then stop working on the other end? And as you know as well, Anthropic is making a lot of changes all the time. They're making a bunch of changes, so it's super annoying to have to kind of deal with, because they might make a change and now your entire customer service AI agent sucks because the change they made tanked everything. So now you have to go over it over again. And this is kind of why AI agents, it's crazy that you actually kind of use this in production, because it's never stable, really. Of course, the other thing is that the instructions, that they might be too big, like the prompts might be too big, that we have too much information maybe, or not enough information. That might also be the other issue. But I read this article from Boris, and how Boris talked about how he cut down 80% of his Claude Code prompts, and how it actually improved the AI. So it didn't actually degrade, it actually improved it. So what I essentially did is that I did the exact same thing. I went over every single prompt in that AI again, and I just cut down every single thing where it was just like, hey, this is not helping, this is not helping. I of course use AI to kind of cut it, but what happened is that the prompt went from 1,187 lines down to 365. And that completely fixed the entire problem. And that is kind of like what I'm trying to say here, that cutting down the prompt fix the entire problem, because it's running now, it's closing, and it's doing what it's supposed to do, which is kind of crazy. So removing all of the rules, removing all of the hedges, like overlapping rules, or hey, you have to do this in this situation, or you have to do that in that situation, or never do this. All of those things were not working with this latest model. But we of course kept the prices, the policy, and the facts. All of those things, we still have to keep those. But like removing all, yeah, it fixed it so much so that we actually went from closing 0 tickets up to closing 86% of the tickets with the AI. Within like testing that out, and as you can see over here, what happened is that it will escalate the ticket, but now with the new change, it will not escalate it. It will actually handle it itself and manage to close it and move on, which means less tickets for us to work through. And here are kind of the results. 49 out of 51 tickets got closed. So that was a huge improvement from before, because before it was 0 and we couldn't really do anything. And the other thing is that Boris actually talks about this in this video over here, how he actually cut down the prompt inside.
System prompt from Claude Code?
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
I think something that a lot of people might not realize is Claude Code as a product and as a harness is just always changing. We're always adding stuff. We're always deleting stuff. Every time that a new model comes out, we delete a bunch of the system prompt, change a bunch of the system prompt. We change the set of tools all the time. We change the prompts for the tools all the time. And the reason is every model is very different. So something that you did for one model maybe 3 months ago, it just might not translate at all. Opus 5 it's just really intelligent. And a lot of the stuff in the system prompt was correcting for these behaviors that the model should have known, but it didn't. Now Opus 5 just does it. So yeah, we deleted 80% of the system prompt.
And that's really kind of it. It's like he said, yeah, they're always changing things. You cannot expect whatever worked on one model to keep working on the next model, which means that you need to kind of keep up in like the space, what is happening all the time. So it's not, so, and of course, there are some things that it didn't really get out of those two. A customer that asked for the money back, I ran it twice. And of course, the AI did get 2 tickets wrong because it went ahead and told the customer that it was refunded, but it actually only canceled. So there's still mistakes coming through, but it's AI. It is what it is. Like you just have to kind of roll with it, because at this point, what I've seen is that the more rules you add in with Opus 5, the more things you try to constrain, the worse off it's gonna get. Like it's just pulling out my hair trying to fix this. And I'm at a point where I'm just like, I'm gonna go through every single prompt that I'm using right now with my skills and just reduce every single one, because this, like, it doesn't work the same to have these massive prompts with these massive rules. It just doesn't. And I can see that in real time when I'm sending out the emails, because this is in production where we're actually using it. And that is like the proof that removing things actually made it better, which means that if you go to your own cloudcode.md file right now, you probably have a lot of rules. You probably have set up a bunch of things. And at this point, it kind of means that you have to kind of remove a lot of things. You can use the AI to kind of do that, but you kind of have to ask Sonnet or Opus, like, hey, or Fable, hey, what is blocking you right now from achieving the goal we have to achieve with the tools right now in your skill or Claude? What can we remove that will make things easier? And then it will kind of be able to kind of go over everything, fix it for you, and then actually be able to kind of do things. So yeah, hopefully this is kind of helpful, because this was a week where I wasted a lot of time, and I bet you if you have created your own AI bot for customer service, you might be going crazy right now. And I know that this is going to help a lot of people, because this is, yeah, this is madness. But yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully it helps. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. And if you like the video, make sure to subscribe.